Second half action just about to get underway. Wildcats up 30-0. They started the scoring early and they scored often. First score came on a 39-yard pass from Aiden Gonzalez to Alex Martinez. 2-point conversion, no good. And then it was a 10-yard pass from Alex Martinez to Jediah Chavarin Riven. 2-point conversion, no good. 12-0. Then it was a 4-yard touchdown run by Alex Martinez. The extra point was good. The point after. 19-0. And then it was a 26-yard field goal from Espinosa, 22-0. Then, of course, the pick six from Gabriel Horta. 2-point conversion was good. It was Martinez Tames, 30-0. That's where we're at. And the Wildcats get the ball to start the second half.
That's got to be great. You know, really good first half for the Wildcats to establish, come out there. And the good thing about that, too, a couple more scores and whatever, and, lots of kids get to play in this football game because they're going to be able to rest some of their starters here in a little bit if they can continue at this pace. Against pace. There you go, a little bit of pun there. But anyway, great first half by the Wildcats. Let's see if we can turn the second one into the same thing.
They got J.T. Rodriguez and Margarito Pompa back deep, and they're about the 10-yard line, ready to receive. And this is the first time Pace is actually kicking the ball away in the direction of Pompa at the 11-yard line, looking for some blockers. He breaks a couple. He's on his way to the 40, still on his feet, 44-yard line. So a good return from Pompa, giving the Wildcats great field position at about the 44-yard line.
He's having a really good football game tonight. Pompa is catching the football, blocking, running with a lot of determination and heart and everything. So I'm really impressed with Pompa tonight.
Yeah, he had a couple of receptions as well.
Yep.
So as you mentioned, Coach, he's having a great night tonight. So here come your Wildcats out on offense for the first time here in the second half, and it's going to be an empty backfield for the quarterback, Alex Martinez. Two receivers down here to the bottom of your screen, one up at the top. Tames in the slot. It's going to be a double pass. Gonzalez to Garcia and broken up quickly by the defender, Gael Perez. But they had a little hitch pass to the backup quarterback, Aiden Gonzalez.
Yeah, just a little double pass right there. Good hitch, double pass. Had it in his hands, but defender did a good job of separating the ball there. From Julian Garcia.
And this may be a double forward pass is what I'm afraid it's going to be.
Well, they're talking about it. It looked like Martinez threw it backwards.
Let's see what the call is. Here's the referee.
Yeah. It's a 5-yard penalty. Looks more than that.
10 yards.
10-yard penalty. Illegal forward pass.
Offense, number 2. 5-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. It also includes a loss of down. It will be second down.
So, yeah, they saw what I saw.
Yep.
So, second down and 20 for the Wildcats. Ball gets kicked back all the way to the 42-yard line, and a timeout called by Coach Burgett and staff after that penalty assessed on the Wildcats.
Yeah, it's either a personnel or a formation problem this early.
Right. So we'll see what they've got up their sleeve. As we mentioned earlier, Coach Burgett not pulling out any stops tonight.
No, he's not. Starting off with a double pass, and he's had the flea flicker, and he's had the reverse throwback, touchdown. Some good stuff. Even the backward screen off on the 2-point conversion, that didn't happen either. So he's throwing about 4 trick plays in there.
So here we go, second down and 20 for the Wildcats. Play action, looking for a receiver. He's got one in Pompa, but I think he was out of bounds already.
Yeah.
So good pass from the quarterback, Martinez to Pompa, but just on the short side of the field makes things a little difficult.
It does, just a little bit high.
Third down after the incomplete pass and, of course, the loss of downs. So they'll send 2 receivers to each side of the football. They'll have Tames in the backfield with the quarterback. Martinez, he'll stay back to block. Quick pass in the direction of Covarrubias. Great defensive play once again from Gael Perez.
Yeah.
That safety guy is all over the field.
Yeah, Pettis did a good job of being right on the receiver right there, and I could have caught it. It was just a little bit, but good, really good defense. So now it brings up 4th down, and we got the punting unit out. And this might be the first punt of the night for us. So
it is. We've only had 4th down once, well, actually twice before. They went for it once and kicked a field goal on the other one.
Right.
So good punt from Martinez. And it takes a Wildcat bounce inside the 20, inside the 15, down to the 13-yard line. And the Wildcats trying to push it down the field a little bit more, but the back judge is going to stand at about the 13 and said, this is where you touched it.
Right. You can't do that. Slap it, blow on it, slap it, blow on it. No, you can't do that. But, hey, it's a good try.
It ain't Australian rules football, Coach.
Again. Some of these guys have been watching too much TV.
Too much SpongeBob SquarePants.
That's it.
5 questions gets them. I formation for the Vikings as they come out 1st and 10. Ball at the 13-yard line. Toss is to Sauceda. Looking for some running room. Doesn't have much. Brought down after about a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, really good job by the defense there, stretching it out, and just didn't let him get the corner that time.
Ryan Escamilla gets out there quickly, brings him down. So 2-yard gain, make it a 2nd down and 8 for the Vikings.
Yeah, Ryan's having a good game too on the defensive side of the ball. He's on a lot of tackles.
Same formation, they'll hand it off to the fullback, and he's going to plow forward for about 2 yards. As we mentioned earlier, he is not on our roster.
Yeah, Escamilla again on the tackle right there. I mean, he shot the gap and hit him squarely and only picked up about a yard and a half.
Well, this time the fullback is Ricardo Martinez. Last time they had 35 out as a fullback, and he's not on the roster. So this time Sauceda stays in the backfield with the quarterback, Galvan. They'll send 2 receivers to each side of the field. Timeout called by the Vikings. Again, as you mentioned earlier, that's got to be a personnel issue or a formation issue.
Yeah, and the clock was running down on them, so.
Yeah, they got out there and they had to shuffle a few guys, so they quickly called a timeout. And the Wildcats up 30-0 after the timeout is called. Ball is at the 16-yard line, 3rd down, and about 6 to go for the Vikings. And I believe this is it for the Vikings. Their bye week is the last weekend of the regular season.
So this is their season tonight then.
I believe it is. I got to double check.
Yeah, I believe so.
And, of course, your Wildcats are at home next week as they take on North.
Right, down in North.
And it's a Friday night ball game.
And homecoming, I believe, is what I heard.
That's always fun.
Oh, yeah.
3rd down for the Vikings. Both backs stay to block. Quarterback comes out of the pocket as it was closing in on him quickly, but it looks like he may have picked up a 1st down.
Yeah, it looks like they're moving the chain, so good little scramble drill right there, and he picks up the 1st down, and they're moving the chains here. Good job right there by the quarterback. Heads up. Got a lot of pressure around him. I'm going to take it up the middle here.
So Galvan picks up about 8 yards, good enough for a Viking 1st down, 1st and 10. Ball at the 24-yard line. I formation. Ball is on the ground. Quarterback is able to pick it up, but he is brought down quickly. A little mishandling of the snap from the quarterback, but he's able to pick up the ball, but couldn't do anything with it. They're going to lose about 2 yards.
Yeah, they lost yards there. Good job by the defense, but good job by the quarterback recognizing getting back on the football for the Pace Vikings.
Yeah, that was Juan Oviedo getting to the quarterback. Almost getting to the football probably.
He was almost there.
2nd down and 12. Same formation for the Vikings. Play action. Oviedo screen. That's dropped by the running back Sauceda, so that'll bring up a 3rd down and 12.
Yeah, great pressure that time by Jordan Gonzalez on the quarterback, and he had made him rush it. All right, and he couldn't. Looked like he kind of shot put it over there, and it hit the ground. And really, really good job by the defensive rush. Now it's 3rd and 12.
Sending in an extra receiver, and that's going to be a flag.
Gonna be a lot of flags there.
Yeah, there were just way too many people moving. They were bringing in personnel off the sideline.
Yeah, that right there looking like Canadian football there. So.
They get a 5-yard head start.
Exactly. Because there, you can come towards the line of scrimmage, you can do just about anything.
Exactly.
As long as the ball gets snapped.
Some point. Yeah. So that'll move them back 5 yards. It's still 3rd down, but this time it's like 3rd down and 17. I formation, 2 receivers at the top of your screen. It's going to be a draw to Sauceda. He's going outside to his left. He's hit at about the 20-yard line, knocked out of bounds at about the 22. And it'll bring up a 4th and maybe 10 or 11. So the Vikings playing from behind the chains on this offensive possession.
Absolutely. Just ran a little sprint draw there to Sauceda. And he gets as much as he can back. He picks up about 4 yards right there, but great job on the defense. So it looked like we're walking backwards. So there's got to be a flag here, or maybe not. Okay.
Yeah, they didn't get back to the original line of scrimmage, so they marked him out of bounds at the 21. So the punter is in, punting into the wind. Horta at midfield.
Oh,
it's a high snap.
That one's going in the end zone. That's going to be 2 points.
That's going to be a safety.
He gets it off.
Well, he gets it off like you said, but where does it go out of bounds? Inside the 10-yard line?
I think so.
At the 11, Coach.
There you go. Because I wasn't.
He was kicking from the sideline, and it was already going out of bounds.
Well, he saved 2 points, that's for sure, but he gives him really great field position, like you said. I don't know. That's
Would you take?
I would
points?
take a better snap.
Right.
If I would do.
Because you saved 2, but you're going to give up 6 right
exactly.
now.
Exactly. Well, it happens.
It does. But it was a good play by the punter.
Yes, it was.
I
heads up. Yeah. I guarantee it was.
Yeah, got to give him credit for that. So here comes Martinez and the offense. You know who we're not giving a lot of credit to, Coach, is that front line today.
Boy, they're doing a great job.
Both
Both sides of the ball, defense and offense. Your line, good blocks right here. You can see Martinez is running. He's probably going to walk in the end zone.
12-yard carry for Martinez for the touchdown.
So I'll give him some preps that time. Really good job by the left side of the offensive line with Zion Garcia and Kevin Flores, along with the center Daniel Garcia and the receivers. Blocking on the edge with Rivens, and you had Pompa leading the block, and Martinez dances around a little bit. Boom, finds a hole. It's a touchdown, and nothing better right there. That's Eastside Strong Side. Here you go, Wildcats.
One play, touchdown, Wildcats. Yeah. Espinosa on for the point after. Low snap, but a good job by Gonzalez to get it on the tee. That's the second time that the snap has been a little off. Not horrible, but a little off, and Gonzalez has done a good job getting it on the tee for Espinosa. And, of course, Espinosa doing a great job just kicking it through the uprights.
Exactly. It's really nice.
So 37-0, 7:42 to go here in the third quarter. Wildcats picking up right where they left off in the first half.
Exactly. So that's an awesome job, and like I said, put you pretty good lead right here. You're up by 37 to nothing right now. So let's see what the defense does now. make another good stop, maybe get a return, get a turnover again. That'd be nice.
Espinosa has the ball teed up at the 40. This time the return men from the Vikings are inside the 5. They're standing at the 2. Here comes the kick.
And shorter this time.
Right at the 1-yard line. Wildcat return man is hit at the 27 and brought down. That was a good tackle there by Jay Herrera.
Yeah, really good open field tackle by Jay Herrera. Once he got his arms around it, he was on the ground. So really, really good job by the kickoff coverage team.
Kenny De Leon was the returner for the Vikings out to the 27-yard line. So it's actually out to the 29, so a 28-yard return for him. 1st and 10 Vikings. 7:35 to go here in the 3rd. 37-0 Wildcats on top. Escamilla with the blitz. Quarterback's going to keep it and go straight up down the left side. And he is brought down after maybe a half a yard gain. And once again, the running back that we don't know who he is loses his helmet.
He does, and he's all upset. And
he was upset last time.
Somebody knocked his helmet out. And
well, we can't tell you who he is because he's not on our roster.
We're not quite sure, but referees didn't see anything extracurricular, so it's just part of the game.
Yep.
That means you got to go out.
That happened in the first half as well, as you mentioned. So,
yep.
2nd down and 10 after no gain from the quarterback, Galvan. Toss to Sauceda, looking out to the left side. Turns upfield, and he's going to pick up a good 6-7 yards.
Again on the toss play, Joey.
So they'll give him 7 yards on the play out to the 36-yard line. 3rd down and 3 for the Vikings. Vikings line up in the power I formation. I'm sorry, it's an I formation. You got a quarterback back there looking like he was a tailgate,
right,
but there's a flag on the play. Here's the referee. So instead of 3rd and 3, we're going to be looking at 3rd and 8.
Yep.
So good job
offsides there. Or I guess movement by the offense here, and another 5 yards back. And like you said, now it's 3rd and 8. It was 3rd and manageable right there, but now it's 3rd and 8. So they're almost behind the chains again for the Pace Vikings. It's been kind of what the story of the night's been for them.
So Galvan's got 2 running backs to his left, and now these came over quickly, 2 flags.
Again, false start.
Again, it's as you just said, it's a false start. The referee said that as well. And so that's going to go back 5 more yards. So instead of 3rd and 8, it's going to be 3rd and 13.
Yeah.
Yards. So instead of 3rd and 8, it's going to be 3rd and 13.
Yeah, right now, twice they kind of stem and move their fronts and stuff, and that's kind of messing with the Pace offensive line.
So 2 quick 5-yard penalties, 10 yards back after looking at 3rd and 3. Now it's 3rd and 13. Quarterback looking to his left, gets rid of the football. He's got a receiver, but he goes in and out of the hands, and so it's going to bring up a 4th down and 13.
So now it's 4th down, and I'm sure they're going to punt the ball away.
They got a guy running out there, Devin Hobbs.
Yeah, Hobbs is out there and
for the first time tonight. Yep. They'll send Horta back deep to return this one. He's at the 45-yard line. It's a good punt. Has Horta moving out to his left. Trying to pick it up. He ends up out of bounds.
I hope he went out of bounds. Yeah, it looks like it's Wildcat football, but
They're discussing
that's flirting
it.
with danger right there. It's close.
Let's see what they tell us.
Going to go tell the referee, but you think they would make a determination.
Still waiting for the call here.
Looks like the offense is, I don't know. Yeah.
Alex is running out on the field.
Our offense is going on the field.
Yeah, you
so
got Pompa, Tames, and that's offense.
maybe they're just trying to find the spot, I guess.
Is that the punt returner touched the ball while he was stepping out of bounds. By rule, that makes the ball out of bounds.
Yeah.
First down, Westlake East.
That is correct.
Yeah, and it's hard to tell from where we're sitting, but it did look like he was going out of bounds. Martinez takes it, looks to his right, gets rid of the ball, caught by Covarrubias. A great pitch and catch, good for about 5 yards.
Yeah, good job by Martinez sitting in the pocket right there. You know he's going to take the hit. He delivers the pass, and it's good for 5 yards right there to Covarrubias.
Yeah, Covarrubias, great concentration there as he just turned around, jumped up in the air, and brought it down.
Yeah, just a nice hitch out there. 5-yard hitch and catch.
2nd down and 5 for your Wildcats. 4:56 to go here in the third. Snap to Martinez, hands the ball off to Tames.
Nice.
He's got some running room. Breaks across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, good hard running by Taimez right there. Just ran a straight blast play off the left side, and he just hits the hole really hard and picks up great yardage there on first down. Now it's first again.
First and 10 from the 46-yard line.
Got trips up to the top and
plenty of time for Martinez. No flag on that play as they're looking for Pompa on the post.
yeah. He certainly wasn't going to give him the inside at all, so
the incomplete pass brings up a 2nd down and 10 for your Wildcats. Ball at the 46-yard line. 2 receivers to the top of your screen, 1 down here at the bottom.
yeah, you got a trips up top, and there's the hitch right there. And
Quick pass down here to Joseph Campos.
I mean,
That
should be a flag.
That's a flag.
Now there's going to be a fight. That has to stop. There they are again. More silliness.
So, yeah, just a little extracurricular on that tackle. That shouldn't have happened.
Notice there's no flags on that, though.
There was one earlier down here on the tackle.
Right. We saw that.
Yeah, and then after that there was none. So they're trying
Right.
to discuss things over here. And I like what the fans are saying is that we don't need to be doing that.
Exactly, because, I mean, like they're screaming and stuff, I mean, Pace's season's over, okay? Ours is not. You got another game, and you got a playoff game to play, and or 2, 3, whatever it is. Yeah, you got to keep your head.
So, anyways, we'll wait to see what they talk about here and what they're going to give us. Here comes a referee.
It should be on them as far as that, because that was excessive, like whatever you want to call it, excessive, overly excessive tackling.
So, here comes a referee
They're
to
doing
talk to Coach
something, though.
Forget. Yeah.
Yeah.
The umpire, or the referee better yet, is giving Coach Burgett
some news.
Right, and Burgett doesn't look too happy with it.
Right.
And you know, Coach Burgett doesn't like when his team misbehaves. Let's just put it that way.
At all. He's letting them have it right now about
He
it.
is.
So, using your mind right.
You know, Coach Burgett is all about the out-hit 'em, but
Fair.
the way the football game's supposed to be played.
Exactly.
You know, he likes physical football because that's what Wildcats play, but
Right.
during the whistles, in between the whistles.
Exactly.
You know, and so for that we got to commend him.
Yes.
You know, he and you mentioned right now he's letting him have it.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't put up with that kind of stuff, and so I'm glad that Coach Burgett is talking to his team and letting them know that he's not going to tolerate that kind of play.
Number 55 apace. Those two players have been disqualified. Every single player of both teams will now have one unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on them. The second one will cause them to be ejected.
That's right. So they called it on the complete squads because what they just saw.
Right.
And it,
So there were a couple of ejections, and I missed it.
55.
I heard 55 on pace.
Right.
But after that, or the one before that, I missed because we were talking about Coach Burgett.
Right.
And so we missed that. But again, as we heard, everybody is now officially got one T on them. So this next one is they're out.
Yeah.
And the sad part is that they have to sit out half a game next week.
Exactly. And that's not what they did. They awarded it to everybody on the team. Both benches, not just like the offensive group that was out there, the defensive group. They went to the whole team. You know, and I understand why the referees would do that too, because, I mean, how can you determine if they're all on the field? You know, they don't know if somebody wasn't, but, yeah, they assessed it correctly.
Yeah, they don't have the luxury of replay like, you know, your big-time NCAA or NFL teams.
Certainly.
So they got to make a determination. I think that was the right one.
Yep.
So after all that is said and done, it is now 2nd down and 10 is what they're saying. They got to move the ball forward because forward progress. Okay, here they go.
And
now they're moving.
Penalty.
Yeah.
Here's the 15-yard penalty that should be assessed.
Because that's where progress was stopped.
Yeah.
And that's where the penalty should be assessed from. But it doesn't look like they're doing anything. So 2nd down and 9.
Because there was an original
And 2nd down and
flag
1, excuse me.
thrown. But anyway.
Here we go. 2nd down and 1 for your Wildcats. Handoff to Tamis. Breaks a few tackles up the middle. He's at the 25-20. He makes a move inside the 10. Touchdown Tamis. First play back.
Got another
from
flag here.
Scrimmage after the squabble, and it's a 36-yard touchdown from Tamis.
Yeah, a great run by Tamez. He hits a hole, but he got a personal foul, illegal block, defense.
That 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. The score is good.
So what happened there is one of the defenders from Pace came back and chopped one of our offensive linemen, okay, and that makes it an illegal chop block, even though it's from the defensive side towards the offense. And it happens rarely because that's not part of the game. That's not what you do. They're scoring a touchdown. Defensive guys should be trying to go catch somebody that's trying to score a touchdown, not back here trying to cut people down. That's not good at all.
That's a field goal from Espinosa. That is good. And now it's 44-0. $44-0. Wildcats on top. 3:50 to go here in the third quarter.
Great run there. Just straight ahead and good vision. Hit the goalpost on your head, whatever you want to call it. But awesome run. Big touchdown, and there you go, Wildcats. That's what we want to see. Just good, solid football.
Espinosa talking to the back judge saying, okay, hey, if I put it through the uprights, do we get any points?
Yeah. He's trying. I know. He's trying. He's trying. Or we're trying for him tonight.
Yeah, we're egging him on.
Well, you're probably wondering what he is talking to him.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what he's telling him, but, or maybe, hey, watch this one.
So, anyways, 44-0 Wildcats on top. As we've been mentioning tonight, that defense is just pitching a shutout. They've also included that pick six.
Yep.
So Espinosa set to kick this one away. Let's see if it goes through the uprights.
Yeah, big time. with lots of room to spare.
Everybody has lifted up both hands here in the stand.
The one before just trickled over them. This time he had another 20 yards in it. He's having a good time with it. Yeah,
hey, look at the coach giving him some love on the sideline. Yeah,
coach around. There you go.
That's what we like to see right there.
Yep.
Pedro Espinosa. What a night he is having.
Boy, he is.
Here comes the Pace Viking offense. It is going to be the quarterback, Alvan, again out there. He's got two receivers to the top of his screen. And is that another movement from the Vikings? It is.
Offense, number 77. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
So they move him back 5 yards. That's the third one in the last couple of minutes on the Vikings.
Yes, it is.
1st and 15, ball at the 20-yard line. Fakes the handoff. It's an option. It's going to be Sauceda looking for some running room. He breaks a tackle on the sideline, and he's finally pushed out of bounds at about the 31-yard line.
Yeah, really good, good play on the option. Good job by the quarterback getting downhill and getting the pitch. So really good yardage there.
So they'll spot it at the 31-yard line. Good 11-yard pickup from Sauceda.
Made up that offside or the procedure penalty.
Quarterback hands the ball off to Sauceda, bouncing it outside, but brought down. It looked like it was Jordan Gonzalez that grabbed his ankle and kept him from moving forward. So that's some strong hands on that young man.
Yeah, it was. Good job of penetrating there by Jordan Gonzalez on the right side and just tripping him up and grabbing the ankle and putting him to the ground. Now, he didn't pick up a yard at all, so now it's 3rd and about 4.
So this defense looking really good tonight. I formation, 2 receivers to the top of your screen, quarterback under center. Play action, moving out to his right. Under pressure is brought down. That's a sack from Juan Oviedo.
Yeah, really great job by Juan Oviedo. You can see him from the start. He sees it. There's an offensive lineman that's pulled out there to block him, but he just runs through the block, and he hits the quarterback and drops him for a big sack by your Wildcats here. Great job by Juan Oviedo.
Yeah, they'll lose 6, and now they are faced with 4th and 10. They send out the punting unit, and again, Gabriel Horta back to return this one. This time he is lined up at midfield.
Should be great field position again for the Wildcats.
And down here on the sideline, you got Covarrubias and Rivens. Another bad snap. And look at who's looking to try to get him. And again, the punter punts it out of trouble. This time he keeps it in the field of play out to the 40-yard line.
Boy, that was a great heads-up play by their punter because that's twice it's gone way over his head. And this time he keeps it in the field of play. And, good field position still for the Wildcats, but great job by Pace's punter.
Down here on the sideline, Rivens and Covarrubias both in the ears of Alex Martinez. Like, dude, I'm open over here. Are you not looking this way? That's typical receivers for you.
That is.
And it doesn't even look like he's going to go out for this offensive series because he's not. No. They're going to bring out the backup quarterback, Aiden Gonzalez. He's already had a pretty good night himself. He's got a touchdown pass on that little razzle-dazzle play. So he'll come out quarterback. He's got a back in the backfield in Tames. He'll hand, no, he's not. It's a play action. Lefty drops it off underneath, and it's a quick pass to Pompa. Pompa is going to move forward for about 2 yards, and it'll bring up a second down at about 8. So good job by Pompa getting underneath and open.
Yeah, that's a really good job there by Aiden Gonzalez. He didn't know he was a lefty, so he put it right on the money there and picked up a yard on it, but still executed it.
Minute 10 to go here in the third quarter. 44-0 Wildcats on top. JT Rodriguez in at running back. Low snap. They're going to give him the ball. He bounces it outside. Cuts upfield to about the 36-yard line. So he'll get 2 yards on that play. It'll bring up a third down and about 6.
Yeah, just ran a little hand sweep, downhill sweep type look right there, and picks up about 3 yards there on it. Good blocking on the right side there, along with Judah Gonzalez and Villafranca.
So third down for the Wildcats. Snap to Gonzalez. He hands it off. The first back through is going to be Elias Rodriguez, but he was brought down quickly.
Probably going to end up running another play here, I would imagine.
Not sure if they'll be able to get one off. We've already down to the 10 seconds. I think they're going to wait for the quarter, and they're going to call the quarterback in. So here comes the offense out to the sidelines. We've played 3 quarters of football here at Sands Memorial Stadium in Brownsville. And at the end of 3, it is your Wildcats 44, the Vikings 0. We'll be back with the final quarter right here on K-West. Fourth quarter just about to get underway. The whistle has blown, so the play is got to get set. Gonzalez, the quarterback, rolling out to his right. He's going to run it. He tucks it. He's inside the 30, rushes outside of bounds at the 29, so that's going to be a first down, but it's a holding on the Wildcat. Yeah. A flag down here at the 45-yard line, and the referee has already given the indication.
Yeah, an illegal block in the back is what he called. Probably coming back inside. A lot of you realize that because they're running a sprint out, so the inside receiver runs back inside. You can't face block, you can't block, you can't hit any part of the body until the defender turns. All right, and that it's going to get called every time on you.
So instead, they are looking at 4th and 17 from the 47-yard line. Line to gain is a 30. Trips to the bottom of your screen, one back in the backfield with Gonzalez. He'll stay to block. This is going to be a screen. It is caught by Pompa, looking for a block. He cuts inside, 35, 34-yard line. Good pickup there by Pompa, but it's going to be well shy of the first down.
Yeah, really good executed play right there. Little screen back out here side of Pompa, and he did a good job. He almost gets it. About 4 or 5 yards short on it, but it does go back over to the Vikings. 4 downs and turnover there, and here comes the defense. Looks like the Wildcats are keeping the first unit pretty well intact here.
Gianni Ortiz is on the field. I know I've seen him maybe once or twice, but not on defense.
Right. Their linebackers are different right now. Just that front line looks like it's the same.
Quarterback is going to keep it. He's now going to option play out to Sauceda. Some good moves by Sauceda to avoid a couple of would-be tacklers and picks up about 4 yards.
Yeah, real good job there. You mentioned Johnny Ortiz. He was on the tackle right there. Clock stops. No, I guess.
We've got an official's timeout on the field with 11 minutes to go. So as they take a time on the field, we'll take one as well. 44-0 Wildcats on top. We'll be right back. Wildcats, different rotation of the linebacker crew. And, they're just putting out some different people out there to get some live action.
Certainly.
And we just saw why the timeout was called. One of the Wildcat players on the field. But he popped up. He's walking on his own strength off the field, and that's always a good thing.
Yep.
So it's going to be second down and about 6 for the Vikings. Clock had stopped with the timeout, and now it resumes. And we're under 11 minutes to go here in the ballgame.
Pace has had a hard time running straight ahead. Everything if they've gotten anything, it's always been on the perimeter. And here it is again.
They go outside. This time Sauceda tries to cut it upfield, and he'll only pick up 3 or 4 yards on that one out to the 41, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
Yeah, great job by the defense. Good job there by Juan Oviedo, the left defensive end there, just making a good tackle there on Sauceda.
Okay, I may have miscounted after or before the timeout. This is 3rd down.
Yeah, this is 3rd.
Yeah. Okay, so coming from the timeout, I had the wrong notes in front of me. So 3rd down and 3 for the Vikings. I formation, Galvan under center. And that's going to bring him back 5. And he knew it right away. He stepped forward and stepped right back.
As soon as he did it, and they're waving their hands at him. And you see, that's the only time offensive linemen even get any, recognition. And I did this, and then your backs are, what are you doing? Stuff like that. That's the fun thing about this game, especially at this level. Kids make mistakes, and they know it, and they don't want to. I guarantee you, So just turn the page and go to the next one.
So 3rd and 8 for the Vikings. Quarterback looking to his left. He's under pressure. Pocket collides, and now he is on the run. Galvan eludes a tackler and gets out to about the 48-yard line. That's going to be a 1st down for the Vikings.
Yeah, really good job there by Galvan of eluding tackles and picking up the 1st down with his feet, that kind of stuff. So did a great job there.
Yeah, the pocket collapsed on him, and he just darted right out in front and started making some moves and moved the ball forward. Gets out to the 47-yard line, 48-yard line, and it's 1st and 10 Vikings. I formation under center is the quarterback, Galvan, quarterback keeper. A little taste of Wildcat football right there.
Exactly. Picked up about 5 yards there.
5-yard gain.
So he brings it across midfield to the 47-yard line. I'll line it up at the 46. 2nd down and 5 for the Vikings. 8.5 minutes to go in the ballgame. I formation again. Toss to Sauceda. He's going to cut up the field. He is brought down quickly. Underneath there was a great play by Noah Rosales. He was fighting off a tackler, was able to just put a shoulder on Sauceda to redirect him to allow the rest of the Wildcats to get there.
Really good job there. And also with Greg Granados coming from his safety position, did a great job, along with 28, Alan Alejos. Both of them. Alejos really was on the tackle to start, so from his inside linebacker spot. Really good job there.
3rd down and 5. Looking. Now he's going to run with the ball, Galvan. He's running sideways.
Much.
Yeah, the linebackers got to him. That's going to be Gianni Ortiz getting out there and bringing him down.
Yeah,
good
really
sack
good job.
there.
Good sack, and now it's 4th down and long, and I don't think he's going to punt or.
Yeah, they're going to have to punt it. You don't want to give the Wildcats the ball on this side of the field.
Right. That would be the smart thing, but 7 minutes and down by 44. But this smart football, that's what you should do.
So Horta back inside the 30.
Set the punt, number 88, Money, back to receive, 21 off time.
Block.
On a block. There it is, finally. And
Picked
scoop.
up. A block and a scoop by Gianni Ortiz.
Yep. Great play there by Ortiz. Just penetration. Probably the same place where earlier where Escamilla was playing. This time Ortiz gets in there and he blocks it, picks it up, and scrambles, and we're right at the 20-yard line. Great play there by Gianni Ortiz.
You knew that was bound to happen.
Yep.
You know, the Wildcats have been getting through there all night long, and this time Ortiz with the block and the scoop, and now the Wildcats with the football. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Gonzalez, the quarterback under center, power eye right. Toss is going to be to the tailback. And he's going to be inside the 20 to the 18. That's JT Rosales with the carry.
Yeah, good job by JT on the run there, but a good tackle by Gael Pettis for pace, number 10.
Yeah, that safety guy's been all over the field.
He sure has. He's played really well.
Yeah, he's had a couple of good defensive plays on a couple of passes, and then, you know, with that tackle. So we've mentioned his name quite a bit tonight. Mm-hmm. Same formation for your Wildcats. Different tailback. He's going to be the ball carrier. This time it's Noah Rosales. No, I'm not sorry, not Noah Rosales. It's going to be Elias Rodriguez.
Yeah, good little push up front, led there by number 73, your center, Daniel Garcia. That's one thing, you never take your center out. I don't, sure.
Yeah. The Garcia family is right here in front of us, Coach, right here at 1 o'clock.
So well, he did a great job, a great push there.
Yeah, they're cheering him
He's
on.
had a great season, too. You got to do a lot as a center, I'll tell you.
Once again, it is Elias Rodriguez with the carry.
Real close.
Gets inside to about the 11-yard line. We'll see if they give him the first down. They do.
They do.
So 1st and 10 from the 11.
And we're going to under 5 minutes now left in the football game. Aiden Gonzalez just came in game number 1. They're starting to get some kids in the football game.
Yeah, he's been quarterbacking the last couple of series. Under center again, power eye right. Toss to the tailback. He's going to get inside the 10, the 5. Trying to get to the end zone, does he? I don't think he did. I think he is in the end zone.
He went right over across, and good hard run right there.
By Elias Rodriguez, a 10-yard, 11-yard run by Rodriguez for a touchdown. So the Wildcats continue to add on.
Yeah, good blocking up front. And it's all sprung by the receivers outside who stayed on their blocks, and so he's able to get the corner right there and pick up the touchdown. And that's a Wildcat touchdown. There you go, east side, strong side.
Gonzalez stays in to be the placeholder. It's going to be Pedro Espinosa with the kick up and good.
Extra point is good. 4:30 left in the game. Wildcats 51, Vikings 0.
51-0 is now your score. Wildcats continue to just look good tonight. They've got, as we mentioned, the Wildcats taking on Donna North.
Yep, so they're done.
The Wildcats will be playing at home next Friday, November 3rd, hosting the Donna North Chiefs, 7:30 p.m.
So we, like I said, I had looked at their schedule beforehand, and
you were right.
Could have remembered, that they were off next week.
When you get your bye the last game of the year, it's if you're going into the playoffs, that's super. It's sweet because you get a week to rest before the playoffs, and you get to go see your playoff opponents play a lot, that kind of stuff. But when you don't, the pads come off, and it's a sad feeling.
Yeah, you're checking in a week early.
Yeah.
Two of the World Series after 7 complete innings. Arizona Diamondbacks 4, Texas Rangers 1.
So Espinosa on to kick the ball away.
Kick by Espinosa.
It's a good one. And the two return men just look at it. They don't even move.
No, they don't.
And so once again, we'll say it one more time. 1st and 10 Vikings at their own 25-yard line.
It's been pretty much where they've started because we've kicked off quite a bit tonight. They've kicked off once tonight. So when that happens, when you're kicking off a lot and they're kicking off once, just look up the scoreboard. That's usually the indication of why it is what it is.
So the ball is in the
it went back
air.
to him.
It went right back to him. Sauceda couldn't handle the handoff, but it went off somebody's back and went right back to him.
Yep.
So no gain on the play. Actually, they're going to move him back a yard. So a 1 yard loss.
Yep.
So 2nd and 11 for the Vikings, under 4 minutes to go.
It's been a really good game tonight for the Wildcats. They played really hard and made some great plays on both sides of the ball. But I'd give it off to both these defense and offensive lines for the Wildcats. They've done a great job. Little sprint draw back this way, and again, linebackers are right there and do a good job of filling the hole and making the tackle. Along with Juan Oviedo also on the tackle from his end spot over there, but really good job inside.
Yeah, they've done a wonderful job in the trenches today. You know, one of the things that is mentioned a lot in football is you want to win the game in the trenches.
Exactly. 33 was a linebacker. I think that's his number, but he's not on the list here, so I'm not sure.
Well, he is out there.
Oh, yes.
We just don't have his name on our roster. And a lot of times, you know, this late in the season, especially when you've got playoffs coming up, you're starting to bring up some of those kids from JV.
Yeah. That time that kid threw a punch. And it's 35 again. He's been in a lot of little
scuffles.
Because that's an automatic ejection, but he don't play next week.
Yeah, they're done.
Yeah.
So I formation for the Vikings, 2:15 to go. Toss to Sauceda. Loses his footing, but gains it back quickly. Still on his feet, out to the 41-yard line. Finally brought down.
Just ran the toss again over to the right side. Good job by the defense of making him stop, start. By that time, you're all defense is converging, so good job on the defense again. We're under 2 minutes now.
Want to thank Don Ramirez. Great job with the camera.
Yes, definitely.
Val Zamora.
Yes.
Keeping the graphics going and keeping the score on the screen. And, of course, as always, Coach Rakovich. Always doing a great job here with the color commentary and all the added insight of his football knowledge.
Thank you, Joey.
To make it such a great broadcast, informing our listening and viewing audience about all that's going on. I am Joe Aguilar. We've got about 1:10 to go in this one.
It's a pleasure working with you, Joey. I guarantee you, we've done this 5-6 years.
5-6 years already.
It's really.
And that's why
it's been a blessing, I guarantee you.
And that's why earlier in the ball game we were joking around about knowing Coach Burgett. You know him a little bit more because you worked with him. I've been able to call the games, and so we've got some insight to what the Wildcats have done historically.
Exactly.
So we may have one more snap as the clock continues to roll at 40 seconds. They didn't start the play clock. Now they do. So the play clock is greater than the game clock. So they don't necessarily have to run a play.
Well, they probably will since
they're coming out. Well, they never started the play clock, to be honest with you, because it was already under 40 seconds, So this is the last play barring any kind of penalty. So they'll hand it off to 35, the guy that we don't know who he is. And so that should do it for the ball game. 51-0 is your final score. The game next week is at home, Bobby Lackey Stadium. Wildcats taking on the Chiefs. That's where we'll be. We hope you join us. Once again, final score tonight, your Wildcats 51, the Vikings 0. We'll see you next week right here on K-West.